Well, I think they're going to call this the blizzard of 25. I saw a weather report today that suggested they were going to have blizzard-like conditions. Let me give you some idea of how much snow we've had. I mean, I'm telling you, it's incredible. I hope this audio is going to be good. Can you see that? I mean, there's the top hood of my truck. That's a foot of snow, or better. It's unbelievable. But more than that, it's beautiful. So I wanted to go for a little walk and share some of it with y'all. I got this coat in Montana. Hannah and I were out there. The whole family was out there, and we were in a little town called Ennis, Montana, and we decided to walk around town. They had a thrift store in town, and we went to the thrift store and found this coat. It was really cheap. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I never would have bought it if it was new. I only get to wear it a couple times a year, and I thought, you know what, today will be the day that I wear it for sure. Look at this. I had this dog named Lincoln. Lincoln was a black and tan hound. He would have loved this. He would be right with me right now, walking right by my side, and in my hand I would have some sort of a sweet treat. He liked oatmeal cream pies a lot. Let's go look at he liked oatmeal cream pies a lot, and so as we walked, I'd feed it to him. Look at the trampoline. That's a good 6 or 7 inches of snow on the trampoline. My other camera just died. I don't know what happened. So I had this dog named Lincoln. He's a black and tan hound. And he would walk with me on days like, well, any day. It didn't have to be a day like today. In fact, it's been 15 years since we've had a day like this. But I'd always carry a sweet treat with me. I'd hold it in my hand and he'd follow me. I confess that sometimes he probably wasn't following me for me. He liked that sweet treat too. And at some point along the walk, I'd give it to him. He loved oatmeal cream pies. That was his favorite. How beautiful is that? Look. So I'd give him that oatmeal cream pie and he'd chow it down in one big bite. And it always occurred to me that once I give him the oatmeal cream pie, he could leave anytime he wants to. And he never did. He always stayed with me, and he'd walk the whole way. Wherever I went, he'd go. And so today, I'm out for a walk in the snow. Oh, that's interesting. Can't wait to show you this. So today I'm out for a walk in the snow. And I'm doing a little bit of a tribute to my old black and tan hound dog, Lincoln. I brought me a sweet treat. Partly because Hannah told me I couldn't have any more brownies. She doesn't know. So I want you to look right here. This is a creek that runs through our property. It hadn't gotten above about 25 degrees today, and that creek is frozen over. I see one little spot down there that is still water, but the rest of it's ice. Might be a slushy ice, like I don't think you're going to skate on it, but it's still ice. And just look how deep the snow is. a good 6 or 8 inches. Here's the other side of the creek. For some reason it's not frozen nearly as much on this side, but it's beautiful, isn't it? So I'm finishing my brownie that we're not going to tell Hannah about. The forest is absolutely quiet. But you know there's life here. There's life abundant. Lots of tracks in the snow. Maybe deer, maybe rabbit, maybe squirrels. I just heard a gunshot. Somebody's hunting. Here is where something crossed over the road. These are the birds. Birds coming down. I brought some cornbread because right up here the birds like to hang out, so I'm gonna spread some cornbread out, maybe give them a late afternoon snack. This big open area right here. Underneath this is bright green ryegrass. The deer love to come here and eat. In fact, there's a deer track. Those are all deer tracks. So I'm gonna take this cornbread, I'm gonna just, well, unfortunately, it's fallen down into, I thought if I crumbled it up enough, but it's fallen down into the snow. I don't think the birds are going to find that. They're going to have a tough time finding it anyway. Yep. Everything's quiet. Sometimes if you get real quiet in the world, you're forced to listen to yourself and to what the good Lord has to say to you. We've been going through some struggles in our family. Not marital struggles, but just family struggles, you know, the kind of stuff that every family probably has to deal with. Sorry, I was taking a picture. Sure was pretty. And so I thought I'd come out here and listen to what God had to say. So I'm gonna film with you guys for a little bit, and then I'm gonna listen to what he has to say. I bet it's dark out here. It feels dark. That wind's also cold on my face. This reminds me of Cody, Wyoming a little bit. I wrote a story called The Cody Winds about some time I spent in Cody, Wyoming. Cecil, my mind's gone blank. I can't remember his name. He was the commissioner of agriculture in Wyoming. Great man, big, tall man, John Wayne kind of man. But just as nice a fellow as you'd ever want to meet. My dad and him were friends. And Cecil was a cattle rancher. And we used to go spend a lot of time on his ranch. It was a beautiful place, beautiful country. The wind always blows in Cody, Wyoming. Hence the name of the story, Cody Winds. It's a common place for me to see deer right here, and I don't see any. No deer out today. Probably with good reason. It's incredible, y'all. I've never seen anything like this in South Alabama. This much snow. Out here the wind's blowing pretty hard, so it's pushing the snow. These are planted pines over here. Right here, not pines, but right behind them are. It's what we do a lot with our land in South Alabama, is we plant pine groves, I guess you'd say. You wait 20 years and you cut them just like any other crop, and there's your harvest. It's a great use of land if you want to be a good steward. Here's what else we do. Those are trees, old trees that died from a beetle infestation, and so I cut them down. I was trying to get them to the sawmill this morning before the snow came, but I didn't quite make it. I've already taken 2 loads over there. I got that load and one more over in the woods somewhere else that I'll take.